Hello everyone, my name is Gothic Cowplants and welcome back to Pleasantview. In today's episode we're going to be playing the Broke family, and they are one of my favorite families to play, so I'm super excited for this episode. I hope you all enjoy this video, and if you do, please leave a like and consider subscribing to my channel for more content like this. So the Broke family live here at 55 Woodland Drive in the trailer park of Pleasantview. And their household bio reads, Brandy was left to raise two boys alone following her husband's suspicious pool ladder accident. With Dustin acting out, can Brandy teach young Beau to make the right choices in life? So let's go ahead and load into the lot and find out. Okay, so we're loaded into the Broke family household now, and I went ahead and took care of a few things. I wanted to do it off camera because this is going to be a longer episode anyway, just because this scripted event is longer. And I'm trying to cut it down as much as I can. So I went ahead and gave them a little bit of a makeover. I just put some simpler makeup on Brandy. Gave Dustin a different hair because I don't like the default replacement that I have for him. And I gave Brandy her secondary aspiration of romance. I gave her most of the family tree except for super fertility because that's the last thing she needs. And I changed her lifetime want to graduate 3 children from college. One of Brandy's biggest regrets in life is that she didn't go to college. And now she's pretty poor and she's really struggling. So I feel like she'll want different for her children. But yeah, just a quick introduction of the Sims. This is Brandy here. She is a recently widowed single mom of 2 boys, Dustin and Beau. She is a family sim. She is an Aries. She's pretty sloppy, pretty outgoing, playful and nice, and she's a little more lazy. And her character bio reads, friendly by nature, Brandy has often been accused of being overly so. She enjoys grape juice and crumpling tinfoil. Which is that's pretty interesting, Brandy, but we'll move back on to Dustin over here. So Dustin here is kind of the rebellious teen. Ever since his dad passed away, he's felt kind of lost in life, and he's been acting out. He's pretty low in aspiration right now. You can see he's a tapped out teen, but he is a fortune sim, and he is the only one in the household who has a job currently. Brandy had to quit her job when she had Beau. And he works in the criminal career as a street hawker, and he's not bringing in very much money at all. But Brandy's bringing in no money, so Dustin feels a lot of pressure to provide for his family because his father is no longer here and he can't do it, and his grades are suffering because of it. He has a C in school, and he doesn't have very many skills either because he just has to spend so much of his time at work. And you can also see that he is friends here with Gordon King, who is one of the burglars in Pleasantview. And he's dating Angela Pleasant, who is kind of the goody two-shoes teenager in the neighborhood. And he is enemies with her father because he doesn't think that Dustin is good enough to be dating his daughter. As for Brandy, she was married to, she was married to Skip Broke here, and he is the father of her 2 children. But as you can see outside, they have a very small pool area here, and there's no pool ladder. And unfortunately, Skip did drown, and now Brandy is left to raise Dustin and Beau on her own. Dustin's sim bio reads, Dustin's rebellious nature gets him into trouble, but deep down he wishes people would tell him what to do. And he is an Aries. He is very similar to his mom. Yeah, they actually have the exact same personality. But their relationship isn't too great because Dustin is just acting out and Brandy doesn't know what to do with him. As for young Beau over here, he is just a toddler right now, so he doesn't have an aspiration. He is a Gemini. He is more neat than both his mother and his brother. He's very outgoing, a little more lazy, pretty serious and halfway between grouchy and nice. And his sim bio reads, Bo finds it hard to escape his genetic destiny, but maybe with his mother's help, he can beat the odds. Which is pretty depressing for a toddler, but you know, this is more of a somber household, I guess. So now that we're introduced to all of the Sims, let's go ahead and press play. So when we first get started here, we get a pop-up that says, Bo Broke is growing fast and Brandy wants to teach him all the skills he needs to stay out of trouble. Click on Bo to teach him to walk and fulfill wants for both Sims. So you can see here that she does have the want to teach Bo to walk, and he has the want to learn to walk. So we're going to click on him and teach him to walk. And I'm just going to send Dustin to the bathroom. He's about to go to school in a minute anyway. But Bo is just about to learn to walk. And I thought I had a default replacement for his hair, but I guess I don't. But he's not going to be a toddler for too much longer anyway. And Bo just learned to walk. So he has one toddler skill now. And if we want him to age up well, we will need to get him another toddler skill so that his aspiration can stay in platinum by the time he ages up in 2 days. So we are going to be working on potty training him. Brandy also has the want to teach him potty training. And he kind of has to go already, so we'll have Dustin. He's about to go to school anyway, so I'm just going to have him come wait out here. And I'm going to have Brandy start to potty train Bo. This is going to take a while, so it's best to get a move on with this. And Dustin's upset because his aspiration is low, and he's going to go outside and kick over the garbage can. Oh, well. Now we're probably going to have roaches, Dustin. Thank you for doing that to your impoverished single mother. Alright, well, he's off to school. He has a C in school, so he's not doing too hot. But Brandy's in here teaching Bo potty training. And he got a little bit done, but it's going to take a while for him to really grasp the skill. So we're just going to spend the day taking care of Bo and keeping Brandy's needs up. Okay, we just found out that Bo's hobby is music and dance. He has this little, what is this thing called? Xylophone? He's got a little xylophone out here that he likes to play. It's the only toy that he has, so I'm glad that he enjoys that. But in here, Brandy is feeling a little bit nauseous, and she's wondering if she might be pregnant. So that's gonna make things a lot more complicated in this household. The last thing that the Broke family needs is another mouth to feed. But she's pregnant, so it's too late for that now. And in a few days, we'll have another baby in the household. So I'm going to have Brandy serve some of this pizza that is already sitting on the counter when we started to play. And it is really coming down outside. And Brandy's going to sit here in the singular little chair that they've got and watch some TV. She's watching the football game. Bo could kind of use a bottle, so we'll have Brandy go ahead and get him a bottle. She's going to leave the TV on, even though it is very loud. They can never maneuver themselves to actually give the toddler the bottle, so hopefully we can get a little more potty training done, even though he doesn't really have to go. Most of the time I find that they will go to the potty even if their bladder isn't low, which is good because it takes forever to potty train toddlers in The Sims 2. Pay some attention to Bo. get his social skill up a little bit. And then he is kind of tired, so I'm going to have her come and put him down for a nap. And if you just saw the pacifier above Brandy's head, she is starting to wonder if she might be pregnant because she has been experiencing some nausea. Oh, yep, there we go. She is definitely pregnant, so that is going to make things a lot more complicated for the Broke family. That's going to put even more strain on their very limited funds. So she's going to come clean this toilet that gets very filthy after just vomiting in it one time. And we just get the notification that Dustin has the day off today. He just got home from school, and we missed it there, but he was not happy about his grades. But he did bring home his girlfriend, Angela Pleasant, and Brandy's coming out here to yell at him about his bad grades. And that's going to damage their relationship more, even though their relationship is already not great. And Dustin here, we can see, wants to have his very first kiss with Angela. And lucky for us, he brought her home from school today. So we're going to have him go spend some time with her. Come chat a little bit with Angela. Hopefully she can make him feel a little bit better after he just got scolded by his mom for his bad grades. I'm going to take care of Brandy's needs. Her needs are going to go down really, really fast because she is pregnant. And that is going to be a challenge to stay on top of. Okay, so I gave Angela a little bit of a makeover. And normally I don't change their clothes, but I just really hate that sundress that she has on with the Max's flip-flops. So I gave her this cute little top and these jeans with some little butterflies on them. And I think she looks really cute. I gave her, let's see here. I gave her better makeup and changed her hairstyle. And I think she looks really pretty, so we are going to go ahead and have them flirt a little bit. And meanwhile, Beau woke up and Brandy is going to work on potty training him a little bit. Go ahead and give her a hug. And he just fell in love with her. And I'm going to go ahead and have them have their first kiss. And we get this cheesy little cutscene. I gave Dustin different eyebrows because I think these custom eyebrows look better than the default replacement ones that I have. And I gave him like a little slit in his eyebrows, which I think is fitting. I think he might have a lot of scars, considering he's a criminal. But Brandy is in here taking care of Beau. He's asking for attention, but he doesn't need attention, so I'm going to have him come play the xylophone, and Brandy needs to grab a slice of pizza and use the toilet, and then she can go ahead and go to bed. And now that Dustin and Angela have had their first kiss, Dustin is in platinum aspiration. He's feeling better than he's felt in a long time since his dad died. And, I think this really might help him turn the corner, to help him get his life back on track. I think Angela is a really good influence on him, and hopefully he can get his grades up. He has a C+, so he's doing just ever so slightly better in school. And maybe he'll even be able to get himself out of the life of crime that he's started. You can see he wants to get into private school and go to college, which I am going to lock in the want to get into private school. we'll see if we can make that happen with him. Hopefully we can, because I want Dustin to have a better future than what his future is currently looking like. So in the meantime, we can just have them, let's see, play some pinball. Let's see here. Bo's just toddling around. Oh. Okay, and we get called over to find out that Brandy is pregnant, which we already knew, but now it's confirmed. But that doesn't change anything about her needs. She definitely still needs to eat and go to bed. Oh, and I don't know what Angela said about art, but Dustin didn't like it. But they're having fun together. This pinball machine is amazing. It gets their fun up so quickly. Brandy's out here falling asleep in the chair. That's really sad. I'm gonna send her to bed. And now that Dustin's fun is up a little bit, I'm gonna have him go ahead and say goodbye to Angela. She will call and ask him if he wants to sneak out tonight anyway. So they'll see each other soon. But I'm gonna bring Dustin's homework inside. And now that he's in such a good mood after having his first kiss with Angela and hanging out with her a little bit, he's going to go ahead and do his homework. I think she really inspires him to try and do better with his life. And hopefully he can pull himself out of this bad situation that he's in. Okay, and it is 6 p.m. now. Dustin's almost done with his homework, and everybody just aged up a day. And we get the notification that says, Bo will grow up in just one day at 6 p.m. It's time to plan a party and buy Bo a birthday cake. So tomorrow we are going to age Bo up into a child. So hopefully we can get him potty trained in that amount of time. Go ahead and actually wake Brandy up. She's never going to have her energy bar all the way up, I can tell you that for free. But we need to potty train Bo. And this is Angela. She calls and asks, Dustin, do you want to sneak out with me tonight? And we are going to say yes. Cool, I'll come pick you up at 1 a.m. So we'll have to have Dustin take care of some needs, maybe try and get a little bit of sleep before Angela comes and picks him up. But he really likes Angela and he wants to go see her. And we all know Dustin is no stranger to getting into trouble, so he'll definitely sneak out with her. Alright, Bo just did a little more potty training, and he's kind of tired, so we're just going to put him to bed. I'm going to try and keep Brandy from turning on this TV, because Bo sleeps in the hallway, and if you turn the TV on, he wakes up, and it's really annoying. When the new baby comes, I'm going to put the crib in Brandy's room, and by that time, Bo will be aged up, and we'll have to squeeze another bed in his room, or in Dustin's room somehow. But for right now, I'm going to send everybody to bed. Okay, it is 10:30 right now, and Dustin is not fully rested, but Bo was up, and Dustin doesn't want his mom to wake up and find out that he's going to be sneaking out, so he's going to get Bo and take care of him a little bit. We'll get him a bottle. And this pizza has gone bad on the counter, so somebody will have to clean that up, but Brandy and Dustin are both sloppy, so I don't think either one of them is gonna do that by their own free will. We'll have little Bo come play on the xylophone, and he can usually get his creativity skill up pretty high. And Dustin's gaining enthusiasm in games over here. But he's actually going to be leaving soon. Angela's going to come pick him up. So I'm going to have him change into his everyday wear. And clean this nasty pizza up. And this nasty baby bottle. the trash is full, so he can take out the trash. And Angela should be pulling up any minute. Okay, and here is Angela pulling up in this fancy sports car. It remains a mystery where she got this car from, but she's got it, and she and Dustin are going out for the night. Okay, it's 2 in the morning, and Brandy is up now, and we're going to potty train Beau again. And then he's actually getting kind of tired again, so we'll put him in the crib. And I'm actually going to have her come out here and serve some breakfast. She has a pretty high cooking skill because she used to work in the culinary career before Beau was born. So she'll make some pancakes at 4 in the morning. And we can see here, Dustin is getting brought home by the police. He got caught while he was sneaking out with Angela. And now he's coming home in the back of a cop car. And there's always this weird glitch that happens where the cop doesn't actually drop Dustin off. He just kind of gets back in the car and leaves. And he leaves these handcuffs on Dustin's wrist that you have to go in and delete. Which, that's really annoying. I don't know. Hopefully one day somebody will make a mod to fix that. We all know EA never fixes any of their problems. But we're gonna have Brandy come out here and argue with Dustin a little bit. I wish that there was a way you could scold your kids in The Sims too, but I downloaded this mod so that adults and teens can argue because I need it for storyline purposes. So they're arguing out here and they're talking about night with an X over it, so I guess she's telling him, you know, how irresponsible he's being and how dangerous it is to be sneaking out at night like he is. But Dustin doesn't really care. He's pretty upset about having been caught sneaking out. So I'm just going to send him back to bed. He has school in the morning anyway. And I made Brandy's one true hobby cuisine. So hopefully we can get her more into that, which, I mean, somebody in the house has to be doing all this cooking, so she might as well enjoy it. And Beau's in the back screaming his head off. We'll have to get him in a second. Alright. Oh, and Brandy farted on the plate. Very classy. Beau doesn't really need to go potty, but that does not really matter in the grand scheme of things. He has to get potty trained one way or another, so it might as well be now. And he's pretty close to being done, so he'll definitely make it before he ages up. But for now, we'll just have him come play with his little xylophone. I try to keep the potty emptied because they can't use it if they've already used it once before. Brandy's gonna come out here and lick this plate clean because she's not gonna do the dishes. There you go. She's so sloppy she can lick plates. And she's getting a little tired, but I want to try and keep her fun up too, because that's one motive that also goes down very fast for pregnant Sims. And they're always either so hungry or tired that fun is just the last thing on their mind. So I'm going to try and do better with that. We're going to see if we can't have Dustin come take a bath before he goes to school. He's upset about getting caught last night, so I don't think he's going to have time to take a bath because he's in there being upset about the consequences of his own actions. But hopefully he can wash his hands or something. Yeah, you're not going to have time. Just wash your hands. He keeps sighing. Which, like, I mean, I guess it is upsetting, but again, he's the one who made the choice. But he has school now, and he did his homework last night, so hopefully he'll have a little bit of an easier time today at school. Okay, I went ahead and woke Brandy up at, it's almost 10 a.m. now, and we're going to get a bottle for Bo. She's going to stand here and complain that she can't get the bottle to Bo. Use the bathroom, wash your hands. I have a default replacement for the bottles because normally the milk is like weird and green. So I downloaded a default replacement so that they have white milk. And bills just got delivered to our mailbox, and we owe 82 simoleons, which, you know, is not near as bad as it could be, but we do have very limited household funds, so that is a little bit stressful. We're gonna come take care of this bottle. And Brandy, you could come stand to play with Bo a little bit. His social's kind of low. Just spend some time with him, and we're going to see if we can't get him potty trained. I don't think he's going to do it this time. But just a couple more times of potty training, and he'll be potty trained. But for right now, I'm going to put him down for a nap. And the phone's ringing out here, which is annoying because it's going to wake him up. And it is Dina Caliente calling. Brandy is actually almost friends with both Dina and Nina. And I try to nurture those friendships as much as I can. Because I think having some friends could do Brandy a lot of good. I don't know if it's gonna... Okay. Bo's not waking up, so she can talk on the phone to Dina for a little bit. But she needs to take care of her needs. She's gonna eat some pancakes. Dustin, I think, gets home at 1. But he has work today, so... Okay, yeah, the carpool for Dustin will be here at 2. So he's not going to have time to do much of anything. Alright, he's looking at his grades. And he has a C+. It's not exactly where we want to be, but hopefully he can stay a little bit more on top of his homework. I'm going to have Brandy go take a little nap before Bo wakes up. And we just need to age him up before 6, so we have a couple of hours still. Dustin's going to work now. And Bo is almost awake, so I'm going to go ahead and have Brandy get up and come empty the potty so that we can bring Bo right to it when he wakes up. Because we are running out of time to get his potty skill. Okay, there we go. We put him on the potty and he immediately learned it. So that's a relief that we got that done. Now Brandy wants to learn how to make TV dinner and hamburgers. And she also wants to flirt. And buy a sofa or love seat, which she actually does need a sofa or love seat, but we don't have the money for that. And now that Bo is potty trained, I am going to, let's see. He'll age up at 6, and it's 3 right now. So I'm going to go ahead and buy the birthday cake and age Bo up. I would get Brandy in the bath, but I don't trust her to make it out of the bathtub in 3 hours, so we're just going to go ahead and have her age Bo up right now. Dustin's not going to be here for it, but he won't get home in time anyway, so we'll just have them blow out the candles. And Bo is such a cute kid. I think he grows up to be one of the better looking Sims in Pleasantview. And Brandy's really pretty too. So, it makes sense. So here he goes. There we go. Oh, and he ages up with this emo haircut. Alright, Bo has grown into a child. As a toddler, Bo achieved the aspiration level of Miracle Mite. That's fantastic. Life for Bo just couldn't get any better. So he aged up well, which I'm really excited about. Hopefully we can have him have as good of a childhood as a toddlerhood, I guess. But Brandy's gonna come in here and play pinball. No, you need to go take a bath, Brandy. But Bo's needs are actually pretty high, so that's good. He's just gonna have some cake. So Bo is a neat sim. So I always like to kind of use him to get the house clean because neither Brandy or Dustin like cleaning. Let's see here. What else can you clean, Bo? I don't think he can clean any of this other stuff, but Brandy is exhausted, so I'm just gonna have her go to sleep. Oh, but not before she gets her second baby bump. So the baby will be born tomorrow, which is exciting. And I am playing with a clean template. It's not Meet Me to the River's clean template, but it's like based off of that one. I don't really know how to word it. It's on Mod The Sims. I'll leave a link to it or put it in the video or something. But it basically is the same as the Meet Me to the River clean template, but it removes Bella Goth as a townie, which I really like. I don't like that she's a townie in the regular clean template. It just feels weird to me, and sometimes she'll like just come over randomly when you're playing the Goth household, and it just throws things off, and it's really weird, so I don't like that. But she's not in this one, so that's good. And Dark Dreamer is out here. I guess he's coming to get this newspaper. And he needs a makeover too. But we'll get to that later. Bo's out here watching like a horror movie, which I don't really think is what he needs to be doing. So he's gonna come change his appearance. I don't like this hair on him. We'll give him... Let's see. This is the hair that I usually give him. I think it's really cute. I have two of them for some reason. So don't know what's up with that, but we'll just give him... Let's see. I can't really see his eyebrows because of his hair, but I'm just going to assume that those are fine. And I also want to... Let's see. I just want to give him like some normal clothes. I know this is kind of cheaty to use the Gussy Up mod instead of going to buy them clothes, but listen, I'm not going to have my Sims running around looking a fool. Okay, so I gave Bo this cute little outfit. I think he looks really cute. And now I'm just going to have him take a bath, take care of some of his needs. But I do actually need to buy him a bed. We are one bed short. Oh, here's Jan Tellerman out here. Everybody's coming to read this newspaper. But what I usually like to do is move this crib into Brandy's bedroom. I mean, that looks super bad right there, but it doesn't really matter. And then I move the pinball machine in the hallway and rearrange things in Dustin's bedroom so that we can squeeze another bed in here. Let's see. We'll give Bo that bedspread. And we have a xylophone still, but we don't have any kids' toys. So we'll buy a toy box. We can splurge on that. It is his birthday, so we'll get him a little something. Oh, he wants a lemonade stand, but that's not happening. He also wants to make a friend, so we'll lock that in for him, because he's gonna need friends. He's definitely gonna need friends. Okay. And Dustin just got home. Okay, and he actually gets a promotion, which is pretty nice. I mean, not the greatest that he's advancing in the criminal career, but, you know, it's money. I don't know why he's making this weird face, but he did get a promotion. He has been promoted to Numbers Runner Level 2. Now you're in with a local family, and they've trusted you with the day-to-day activities of a small part of the business. You toil in the seedy underbelly of the SimCity racetrack, crunching numbers and helping to set odds for the day's races. It's not glamorous, but it pays the bills. Well, it barely pays the bills. Dustin now works from 3 to 6, starting immediately. He brought home 62 simoleons today and got a bonus of 124 simoleons. So that's nice. We really need that money. And we do have bills, so we'll go ahead and get Dustin to pay them since, I mean, he's the one financially supporting the family. Oh, Danielle Lillard is here. I don't know who that is. No. Oh, Bo's gonna come outside and ask Dustin to read to him. That's so sweet. Dustin is a good big brother. He is a rebellious kid. He gets in trouble, but he loves his family. He loves his siblings, and he does what he can to help. But with that being said, I don't actually want him to read. I don't actually want him to read to Bo. What I want is for Bo to come clean this bathroom. And Dustin turned on this damn radio. They always turn it on to salsa music. Let's turn on some metal. We'll listen to some metal. That's the chaos we need for this household. He's got to dance a little bit. The metal music in The Sims 2 is so good. All the music, really, in The Sims 2 is really good. This reminds me of the old Sims 2 machinimas. But as fun as that was, I want to turn it off and have Dustin go do a little bit of his homework. I don't know why Bo is running around. He always does this after he ages up. I think he stops eventually. But for right now, I guess he's just going to run around everywhere. We'll have Dustin get a little bit of his homework done before he's just too tired. What are you doing? Oh, there's this dog outside. Oh my god, his head is clipping through the door. That's so creepy. The stray dogs in The Sims 2, ugh, oh god, they get on my nerves so bad. Look, be growled at. He's gonna come growl at Bo. You don't even live here. This isn't your house. He's digging a hole in the yard. Ugh. Just annoying. Just very, very annoying. Bo, let's see. He wants to reach creativity level 3. Let's see. He loves music. I don't think we can afford... Yeah, no. We definitely can't afford anything. I mean, we can afford an easel, but that's not going to do him much good. He prefers music and dance. So he can play with the toys that we bought him. And this mean dog is outside growling at the neighbors. Poor Ivica Purr's just trying to walk down the street. She's getting harassed by this dog who doesn't even live here. I love the pets in The Sims 2, but the stray dogs are so annoying. And now he's gonna go over there and sniff her. And he didn't like that either. Who knows what he wants. Alright, but Dustin actually finished his homework, which I didn't think he was gonna do. But it was very detrimental to his needs, so we're gonna take care of those right now. We'll go ahead and send everybody to bed, I guess. Okay, so it's almost midnight, but Brandy woke up. She's in a much better mood now. I went ahead and had her take a bath, and she made some mac and cheese. So now we have pancakes and mac and cheese to eat. No, you can go ahead and have a second bowl of that, Brandy. Just fill her hunger up. She's gonna clean up. And it is raining again. Okay, it's 2 a.m., but I'm gonna have Dustin get up too and come take care of some of his needs because he's not doing too hot. He wants to buy a cell phone and a handheld game, but we don't have any money for that. He'll get some pancakes out of the fridge. And Brandy, I can have her go ahead and empty the potty chair that we'll use whenever the new baby is born. I am playing with the clean template, like I mentioned, but I have never had her, in this clean template, I've never had her have a girl. I'd assume it's possible, because I don't know why that would be any different. But I don't know, I guess we'll see. Dustin is watching, I don't know what he's watching. Some sci-fi movie, it looks like. But that's not getting his fun up as fast as just playing pinball would. We don't have him do that. Okay. Turn off the TV. It's so loud. Okay, it's 6 a.m. and Beau just woke up. He's going out over here to look at the rain. I'm gonna have him make his bed and just clean up this plate out here. Beau's super neat. He hates living in a mess, which is super useful to me, because none of these other Sims like to clean. And then, Dustin, why don't you come talk to your brother? He's telling him about his promotion. He's like, yeah, I've reached the next level of being a criminal. Brandy wants toaster pastries. She also wants to gain a skill point. I don't know what skill point. Well, I mean, she could learn the cleaning skill. Yeah, Brandy, you can come clean. It's unfair for your, like, 8-year-old to clean all the time. Alright, a school bus is going to be here in an hour. Brandy stays in these pajamas, I swear. Oh, and Dustin and Beau are out here playing. I've got a screenshot of that. This is one house that I can't wait to make over. I think I've said that about like every house so far, but the trailer it's usually more fun to make over because you can kind of make it like tacky and weird. Okay, school bus is here. So they're going off to school. It's Beau's first day of school. So today we're just going to be taking care of Brandy's needs. I'll have her clean everything that she can. Hopefully we can get that cleaning skill point up. Any of these counters. She's like 9 months pregnant and I've got her cleaning the house and I'm going to have her fill in this hole in the front yard. Come recycle these papers. Take out the trash. There's nothing better to do. Oh my god. It's another damn dog. This is a different one. He's fine if he doesn't start digging holes in the yard. Okay, so I'm gonna have Brandy study cleaning instead. There's not really anything left to clean. I mean, I'm sure that'll change soon in this household, but for right now, she can just study. And there we go. She has gained a cleaning skill point. Okay, and Dustin's home. And he has the day off today. And his grades are going up, which is perfect. He still isn't satisfied, but he has a B+, so that's... I mean, that's fine. Brandy's thinking about the baby. They're not even going to talk to each other. Their relationship really isn't doing too well. Hopefully we can patch that up. Yeah, they really don't like each other. Well, I don't think they dislike each other. I think there's just a lot of strain on their relationship right now. Answer this phone. Oh, it's Gordon King. Ugh. I don't like Dustin being friends with him, but I'm sure that friendship will fade eventually. Beau's grades are improving. Okay, that's good. Dustin's in here laughing over what this weird grown man is saying. Beau wants to bring Pong King home from school. Is that okay? No. Your mom's gonna have a baby in like 3 hours. We don't need another kid here. That mod is from Saijon, I think. That your Sims ask if they can bring someone home. Alright, but Beau is home now. And he actually wants to do his homework. And he wants to make a friend, so I probably should have let that kid come home, but I'm sure he'll be able to make plenty of other friends. I actually wanted to see, or I wanted to get other opinions about what we should do with Beau. I know a lot of people like have the oldies adopt a little girl and pair them up. But I mean, that's kind of like a hit or miss, you know? Like, they might not even get along, and I don't really want to force anything. I don't know. I'm thinking about bringing in the Ramirez household and playing them alongside Pleasantview and getting him and Tessa Ramirez together, because I think that they would make like a pretty good match. They're both like really into music and dance. They've both got or she I think is an Aries and he is a Gemini. And I think that those zodiac signs go well together. I could be mistaken about that. I'm not sure. But yeah, let me know any suggestions on what I should do, because I have not made up my mind yet. I'm gonna have him do his homework. And he and Dustin are doing they're doing like a weird homework train right now. I don't know what time this baby's gonna be born. Dustin's turning on a movie over here. Oh! Okay. Yep, it's baby time. Alright. Brandy is having the baby. Dustin's coming running in here. Alright, I guess we'll find out now if we get a boy or a girl. You can hear the children's family fun movie in the background. Oh my gosh. Would you look at that? We actually got a girl. A blonde girl. Okay, the new baby has arrived, and this bouncing baby needs a name. I had a boy name picked out. I was gonna name a boy Skipper, which is like kind of a stupid name, but I mean, Skip is the father who's deceased, and I think that it would be nice of Brandy to honor him, but now that we have a girl, I don't know. Okay, so the name I decided on for the new baby is Ruby Broke. In The Sims 3, Skip has an older sister named Ruby, and I thought that it was a pretty cute name, and I thought it would be cute to kind of honor Skip's memory like that, so new baby girl Broke is named Ruby. She's very, very cute. All Sims 2 babies are pretty cute, but she has blonde hair and she has Brandy's gray eyes, so it'll be interesting to see what she looks like when she gets older. Brandy's really pretty, so I'm sure she'll be really pretty too. So yeah, that is going to do it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and consider subscribing to my channel if you want to see more of this series. Next time we will be playing the Dreamer family, and they are going to be a nice break from the chaoticness of the Broke household. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. But that is going to do it for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.